What's really sad is star 1978. When I arrived, I'm like, you mean to tell me? Well, I know there's only two of us, because I only want to be with him, he only wants to be with me, and then we have to fit into some other group or society or whatever, or system. Great. You mean to tell me that 100% of the humans were incapable of setting the stage for two? Because that's all that ever matters in critical systems. And it's already in a broken breach of security the moment I get here. So the participants of setting my stage set the place incorrectly. I was delivered, and then they continued in their pursuit of failure at maximum strength, milked time of time that isn't theirs, and broke things horrifically worse. So your only job is to get one little boy, one little girl together in extra specialness of whatever the words in the language and the people that he is called. The female, because of system breakage before, is sent to the Warren system, W-A-R-R-E-N, of ear things. She's in a borough. It's the rough county, right? As Queen, right? It says Queens, where she was born. She was actually born in the county next to it, Nassau. It's Plainview, but let's not get crazy. So she is born to the Warren system of Queens in the rough borough of Queens, not like Miss Buckingham. Right, okay, so now it was too much for the world that knew that the world was breaking with like NASA representatives at Neptune and Saturn, someone planetary between the sun, the moon, the stars, and NASA, being Neptune and Saturn and some anatomy, the only two A's. That means, oh my god, look at that! One boy, one girl, we got this! Great! So between the NASA community, NASA community, right, okay, and a couple of good royals that wanted to save their own asses from whatever, who were willing to help out, great. So between all of you in some arrangement and concoction, 100% failed at getting one girl, one boy into the correct position for being raised properly and having a nice life. I just want to make sure you're humans at ear things. Somewhere between I own Neptune and Saturn, the sun, the moon, the stars, my ears, and the ears of the person that I belong to. Right, and you humans are in incredible danger, and it was too inconvenient for you to get my part right. Right, yeah, okay, well that's my expectation of humans at year star 2020, since star 1978 didn't start off ever. I mean, like, it's star 19, here, we'll put 2 zeros in the middle. Star 190078. That kind of important. And, like, whole population with ears just... What? Couldn't get their job of setting the world stage properly? Yeah. I noticed I just put up there between Blackstreet, there's a song, Eminem did a movie called 8 Mile, where he grew up in some black neighborhood of like skin color black, and he's the only white kid. I didn't see it, but I get the whatever. And so that's what 005's life was gonna be like. I wanted the royals to feel that. I wanted them to see the movie, and I wanted them to feel what life was like for me in Queens when I arrived, since they missed that part and didn't get that part right. because that's what it felt like as my level of Bright One and Shining One being put into a humanness system of consumption, survival skills, and ghetto life that was not my fault before, during, or after. And that's where my son 005 would be headed if the 007 part didn't get me and my betrothed correct. And still they could not set the stage proper for two, being myself and the one that was my age. So here we are in the 8 Mile, which is the T08R, capitulate R, for Sigma direction, two at the same time. The Tor is the 8, right, whatever. So that's interdimensional, planetary, whatever. So there's that. Okay, so Eminem had a song called Monster. Originally, when it came out, they said that the song was sung, and the video where you can see, had Rihanna, Rihana. That's her pop star name. She's from Barbados, but again, like, I don't get into like their whatever. She just had the opposite skin of what I have for a specific reason, and her name was spelled specifically that way for a specific reason. Then there's, I just read an article that the pop stars had a change because it's reporting on my Google, which is DNS special, that Baby Rexa, Beberexa, another special, because it's supposed to be like where I'm delivered as a bright, shining one, is supposed to be prepared in a BEBE, so I grow up properly like this, and it's great. Instead, Babs delivers me to Baby. BABES, which is a dos Vodoñas, and BABY. Because when my BA hits the lights, shining lights of the atmosphere, I'm in a beta gamma field of, this is not BEBE, this is BABY. And the outer climate of gyroscopy, critical and crucial systems analysis, knows it. To fix my one position since the stage was not set properly since the day I entered. And the management couldn't even fix that. I mean, how inept and incompetent are you all? Seriously.